Hello everyone, I'm Aruz and today I'm playing Dragon Quest 7 for 3DS on RetroArch. Hope you enjoy. Ano yan? What's the possible? Every four last is definitely great. Looking forward to the was he was favorite. Never did it's always a chapter from as starting the class from the really careful. Well, this was his This was bad music. That he must have had different bags then. They have. Or he finally found some happening. He made understand. Want to explain why the bad and ruined noise. Somebody very dear to me. Thinking to make one heck of a mistake. I know so is a good example. Before he was too far. After that, I may have to skip down. Going them really roll pal. Sometimes seems to me I ain't never done nothing to me except trouble. You must say I'm sorry. only visible still time to make things right in your heart. Puro loving. Business goodbye. Puro loving positive. Here is all my loving heart. Something to come. Don't listen. Still to look at me. The whole time he was making home she loved me. He was just flying singing. Oh, I never end up. Definitely, so welcome. I guess. But to be fair, they're gonna start late today. Thanks. Much appreciated. This dungeon again. Wait, no, the monsters are afraid of me. He just walks right through. Okay, that's it. Was Lavender. Let's do outside zone rolling with critters. Hey, you okay, Barry? You ain't hurt or nothing. Wait, Lavender? What? What the hell is going on? Are you folks okay? Lavender, you better apologize to our visitors. And you better do it right now. Another Lavender? What's going on here? Right there, I didn't do nothing. It was too big for blueberry. Bump into that. There you Lavender. Let's apologize right now this minute, or else. Hello, Renee, welcome. I'm awful sorry. I'm awful sorry too. I hope you can see face to get that little sky. You don't mean no harm. I can't help wondering, have I seen you someplace before? Wait, for real? Don't tell me this is real. I ain't even trouble in time yet. Nah, forget it. I got you mixed up with somebody else. About 30 years back, I've had somebody just like you do me a real good turn. Anyhow, don't matter now. Welcome to Luther Park. Why not take a little nosy around our herb garden? I can't be, can it? Hello, good to hear any answer. Hey for us, Pa! Live? All Paraguay sure has made a great success with this here herb garden. Her turkey was a gardener since way back from the beginning. He sure does love his onions and sure this here garden is willing to share his tips from one earth with just about anybody who has. And for dogs and horses. Whole lot of good stuff here. Just to learn how to do using earth like he does. It's real powerful. Good to be very settled. Let me tell you. Tell you this. The owner done told damn near everybody how to talk. Darn it thing. Now they don't tell nowhere near as well as they used to. Hey, don't go thinking I'm talking trash about the owner. Now he's the finest man who ever could wish to be. That little guy came down to the herb garden again today. He was staring at the cause. He could burn up all nature. So invited her to come inside, into the formal light. Boy, howdy. You should have seen the look on her face. She turned tail and ran back to that old dominant quicker than a startled rabbit. His little lavender in the owner real daughter. When her parents passed on, she didn't have no family left.
don't adopt her, just like that. I don't understand the name. She's here with their card. Turner planted a 29 herb garden, way back when I moved from there. Anything for JD. It was around 6 months ago. So, this is known from the coming up where you come down here blue regular time. Therefore, she should come to take a look around your garden. And she was always too shy to come in. Someone slowly lifting up, with their hands and getting her to come here. Since the man is made out of them, he'll bear just about anything else out there. That makes it very popular. That was trying to get the secret lady. Going to that. Oh, maybe one any day. Wait, one minute. No, I need to. Let's make it out of the secret, okay? If I don't find out, it will be bad. They wanna know something? My father's name is Cutaway. But guess what? He ain't my real father. They don't think he ain't nice. So, he loves me real good. Real the night and little lavender came here for the first time. The cabins opened like I never seen before. The poor kid was soaked in the skin, calling and followers about. Parents, being God, ain't that mean the saddest thing you ever heard? Hello, Killa, welcome. Farewell was visit to take little lavender out to the garden, the first bottle. But then she done told him her name, and out of nowhere, he made up his mind to adopt the son. This was the name of Trevor. That was the name from the eggs. I cannot think of that. guy was in no hurry to get married. Truth be told, I tried myself to fix him up with somebody, but he found out what I was doing and called the whole thing off. Fixing myself for some reason or other. Why marrying for him? You wanted it because you already had something. When make it, you make it. What is the okay, how much is up here? Didn't name. Save me from what I've done, abandoning my husband and son to come here. That's why I can never meet you. But believe me, when I say that my love for you is as strong as it ever was, I hope you'll forgive me for watching over you from afar. The month watch your back, with your garden. These curious heart can see you glowing over there, but then every day by Sister Sophia. May the rest in peace. Only possession when he first came to the covenant was a bag of containing the seeds from which they grow. the record-giving covenant. We have turned our backs to the world and resolved to devote ourselves to the service of a higher power. Even be praised. Therefore we grow strong, independent vegetables, capable of making their own way to the world. As we watch them grow and develop each day, we give thanks to the spirit of the land, whose arms they are nurtured. The view is breathtaking, isn't it? You can even see the herb garden all the way down there, at the base of the mountain. Sister Petunia said she wanted to be buried here, so that her spirit could continue to do what she loved best. Hello, Katie. Welcome. Before she left us, she used to spend all her free time gazing down at the town below you could see. Sister Petunia is angry that her grave be located on this spot. That's why she was laid to rest here in this lonely spot, away from the fellowship and support of her other dear departed sisters. And why is there another grave right there? When I came out in the first place, I meant to be drawing water from the well. Here I lie, watching over your garden, for all eternity. Lavender, eh? I know that name. Look to you. You remember, don't you? That's the one. To see you moving in with her, the center name. The best time of treasures are not those from the comedy, but the ones our parents gave us. Okay, you did change her name. There, Nicholas, take care. Everyone say goodnight to Nicholas. Once a month, a group of us venture down into the town to pick up any supplies we need. The watchwords here are respect, empowerment, and above all, self-sufficient. But there are some things we just cannot produce ourselves. Mr. Petunia's name before she entered her covenant was Lavender. She was always frail and found it difficult to stand on her own 2 feet. As her covenant's creed dictates that 6 months ago she succumbed. It would have been nice to be able to let her loved ones know that she had passed on, but I'm afraid we had no idea where they might be. Little might know that got us. Whenever we pass on by there, and the foot of the mountain, it's too good to be uneasy. She would have such a faint expression on her face. It would seem as if she could not wait to get away. The food here in the government is terrible, and the portions are so small. Plus, I miss Sister Petunia's cooking. She really knew what she was doing with those herbs. Herb cultivation. Even that for touching our garden. The passing of time, words slowly fade from our day. I'm busy transcribing some of our oldest songs, keep them alive for new generations. She drew her last breath. Sister Petunia told us the inscription she wanted our book get soon. I wonder who in the world those words can have been meant for. The stone high welcome. How simple. You seem rather tired. If you wish, we provide simple meal and a place to rest for meals. You like that? Hmm. Yes, you won't harm me. The Spirit of the Almighty. That it? Top down, down, and Why the long faces? You get some bad news or somewhere? Now wait just a second. What is it that you know about Lavender? I guess you can leave the details to later. You just took me by surprise not long ago. Remember this bird up there? I'm gonna have to ask you all to show me where exactly the grave is at. Hope you don't mind. If we go to town, I got so much work to do. I should be going probably further than this. I'll be waiting for you back here. No, no, no. I'm just going to drop it. Together with music again, and I don't even have to reset. Yeah, yeah, I wanna come to please, please, pretty please, the slime on top. Slime on top. These guys are really quite funny, but you and Blueberry stay here and hold the fort while I enjoy, okay? Hmm. Why do you get the feeling I'm gonna find out that this guy is really the dad and just doesn't know it? I'm sure sorry to call you up, but I appreciate if we could stop here at hell. I reckon I need to gather my thoughts a little before seeing Lavender today. This place is so dusty and horrible. Come on, get started to pull himself together and let's get out of here. It's my own time to get these thoughts together, isn't it? I know, maybe we should get thoughts together too. I'm not sure I have that many to be honest. Oh, now I come to think of it, I've been through a kind of a lot. Since I took off and that rooftop garden, I mean. I found me a place where there wasn't even a single plant, and I done dug myself a little old path there. Grover. To start with, I was happy with any sales that could make, but that business really started to take off. Before I knew it, I had me a booming big old bird garden, and folk were coming from all over the place. It's funny, the plan was to live out here all on my own lonesome, but things didn't quite pan out after. Anyhow, you can hear me on my carry-on. Stand up and keep it working. Those spirits are you can see going on there. They were rendered for the day by Sister Petunia. May she rest in peace. The only possession when she first came to the covenant was a vial containing the secret mythic food. It wasn't done, not here. That's why I can zero meet you. So believe me, when I say that My love for you is strong as it ever was. I hope you'll forgive me for watching over you. This is I once was too bad there among them. This is say, I never mind your lavender from cut off to the cleaning place. Hey, police, did I hear you mention the name Lavender? You happen to be a family member? Well, gee, I can't say I am, but I knew her ever since you was a kid. Wait, you weren't happen to be the owner of the orphanage at the foot of the mountain, did you, Mr. Caraway? Yes, ma'am, that's me. Then please, I might ask you to leave. You're not welcome in this covenant. Is that clear? There is not and it has never been a lavender here, and you are to forget about her in this place. Listen, sister, I don't know what is you think I've done this, but I just trek up this here mountain to see her grave. I ain't leaving till I have. I'm sorry, but you are mistaken. There is no lavender buried here. But I don't remember asking for the guided tour now how. I'm quite capable of seeing whatever is here or not for myself. Wait! I know I acted rather harshly there. I only hope the Almighty can forgive me. But it just seems so horribly ironic for him to choose to finally make the journey here now. If he had only come sooner, now it's just too late to make a difference. But this is it. Lavender's grave. But how do I know it's really hers? I mean, it's a pretty common name around these parts after all. For all I know, the lavender I knew is still back home in Grissom's Gardens, married to Dale, living a happy life. No, you're mistaken. The lavender you knew is no longer in Grinsom's Gardens. Will you sure change your tone? Please hear me out. The moment we rest here is lavender you knew. This I'm certain of. Until just 6 months ago, she lived with us here in the Covenant. Why did she was so close by? Why the hell did she never come visit me? She was too ashamed. She abandoned her husband and child to come here, and fear what you might think of her. She was so afraid she chose to die up here all alone instead. Why, Lavender? Why, you stupid, stupid girl? I knew I should have taken you with me when I skipped town and took heck with what anybody else thought. But I didn't have the guts. No, I was too lily-livered to do right by you, Lavender. And on account of that, you would wound up here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for never realizing how you felt. I was blind, starting blind. Well, don't tell me this is gonna become a ghost story. I want to thank you all for what you've done. Okay, that's it. If it wasn't for you, I never would have found out what don't happen to my lavender. Now I think I need to spell on my clothes. Gotta get back down soon. Guess I'll see you all around. You sure wanna do alone? I mean, you seem pretty frail. Something might happen. Who's gonna take care of that little during the There he goes. I'm sure Sister Petunia must have been smiling up in heaven. It's nice to see someone dear to her come to visit her grave. At first I had planned to inform the owner of the art garden of Sister Petunia's, of course, Lavender's death. But the more I learned about all she had been through, the least inclined I was to tell them. I would have informed him eventually, of course, but some simple part of me wanted him to suffer in ignorance for not having found her sooner. Ouch, lady. Talk about cake. Wait a minute, you have done some really foolish plans or something. You need to open your mind, take a view with the right. Please. The man was by, ever since he came back, he's been in a real bad mood. He said, you have to cheer him up. I feel so useless. Oh, there I go, speaking like a Barry again. Excuse me, it's true. Go ahead, you be told. I am not too sure what to do with myself. But no one ever still felt that way. Never could have done something. But it's too late now. Guess I just have to pray that she found peace. That was all I could do. Yes, this game is about time travel. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm gonna be here again. time to slow it down. Monkeys are very broken with his big brother. Caraway never even visited their father's grave, and that got him all kinds of bother. The Wednesday then sent him pregnant blood. If my pa had any sense, he'd go get Caraway and bring him back home where he belongs. Let me see if I got on this trade. Never talk about Caraway. In Miss Payne, never talk about him. Then I make it down alright. That's up. So I guess I have to go back south. Let them come around. Maybe I'll find some. Pretty sure the material that's for building them. Depending on what it would take a lot of you. For that, it would be better to use them to build something else. It'll get welcome. can have respect for closer to do what's right. True is true. You have not. You're just unlucky. So much amazing. There's amazing. There's anything. You do better. Don't think that you're right. But you're not hurting. I would gladly ask you that you come back in another day. Super fun. Well, this one is easy. Since my body is driving and broken out way and full of complex everything. Thinking, not easy to do probably because of the phone. The car, 16 to flag, Said Cornwall. This is the last straw I quit. What's wrong with young people today? Why do they have no staying power? Someone wants to work with me. They must have guts. They must have dedication. Well, my genius does not require assistance. My stomach, on the other hand, does. I cannot cook, you see, and we are not exactly blessed with dining up here in the mountains. Bah, no problema. It's not such a problem. I'll run out of splash, I'll just go stay with Salvador again. Or does not require assistance for but running out of my house does. I cannot cook, you see. Would that be a problem for the guy? There's still more left to do here, apparently. time next time. Long you enjoy Dragon Quest 7. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, share, and the